Everyone has been eagerly waiting for the launch of the James Webb Telescope for the past decade. There have been hiccups and delays, but it is set to launch soon. NASA recently confirmed that the telescope is all set to launch this week. The final launch will now happen on December 24th. So save the date and maintain your excitement because this will be the event of the century. We will finally come one step closer to understanding our universe and its infinite mysteries that have baffled us for centuries. The James Webb Telescope project began in 1990, and the original launch was supposed to happen in the early 21st century. Of course, that could not be possible because there were many problems and incidents that delayed the launch. Since then, NASA has been consistently working on the most powerful telescope in the world. Because of this, they had to triple the budget, and the final cost of the telescope came down to over $10 billion. NASA engineers and other external engineers and physicists have worked on this telescope in the US. However, it will launch from the site in Kourou in French Guiana. After the final hiccup and delay, the team at NASA finally encapsulated the telescope inside the Ariane 5 rocket. The rocket will launch into space with the telescope folded inside. The James Webb Telescope is set to follow the footsteps of the Hubble telescope, but unlike its predecessor, the Webb telescope will be much further away from the Sun. We don't know about you, but we are surely excited about this launch because space is a mystery that we have been solving for centuries now. Our questions about our origins and how everything came to be can finally be answered with the help of the most powerful telescope that humanity has ever created. All the engineers and physicists hope that it will reveal what everything looked like 14 billion years ago. If you don't know already, the telescope takes the name of the late James E. Webb. He ran the NASA Space Agency during the 60s. The Webb telescope has been a long project, and the director of science at NASA, Thomas Zurbuchen, stated that they will be incredibly cautious till the moment of launch. That is because they don't want to take any risks with the telescope. It has already been the riskiest project the agency has taken, which is why they will exercise all sorts of precautions to ensure that the launch takes place as expected. Even a minor issue is to be dealt with the highest protocols to ensure that everything works in the best way possible. If there are no issues on the launch date, the Ariane rocket with the telescope inside will roll out to the pad. After that, the rocket will have a window of half an hour to get off the ground and make its way to space. On the other hand, if there are minor technical issues or bad weather, the team will launch the telescope on the 25th or 26th of December. After that, the teams will have to stand down for at least 2 days to allow for hydrogen and oxygen propellants production at the spaceport so they can catch up. Once the rocket is in space, it will throw the Webb telescope on a path that will take it to an observing station at least 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. The journey is expected to last a month as the telescope unfolds its primary mirror and the shield that will protect it from the sun's heat and light. We have goosebumps explaining this process as we imagine the telescope finding its path. We hope you do too. Be sure to let us know how excited you are for this launch in the comments.